I wonder if that's a deer bed right there. Oof, look at that. Oh, look at that creek down there. Oh, that is stunning. Holy cows. This is, oh, look at that. Wow, that's beautiful. My buddy Steve. I mean, if this ain't fun exploring, I don't know what is. Yes, they're asking $199,000. So we offered them $160,000. Yeah, this cliff keeps on going. Extremely diverse property. I love it. That line goes probably across that creek a ways, huh? Man, that is stunning. I ain't gonna get too close with all that moss there. I don't want to end up down at the bottom, you know. This is insane. This whole thing on my left is a straight down cliff. There's the big one I wanted to see. That's stunning right there. Look at this. Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. But we gotta keep walking. That line goes probably across that creek a ways, huh?
What's that?
The line it's across that creek.
Yeah, let's see where we're at here.
Man, that is stunning right here. Look at this.
It goes almost right up to the edge of that bend right there.
Okay, so the line is just across it or through it?
According to this map, it's just right before it.
Okay. All right, we're still walking this cliff. Now we're headed south. This shelf might run out of space here. That's what we're gonna look at. Oh wow, look at this, another one. Summertime. My buddy Steve would love this. He's a big snake hunter. Oh wow, look at this. That's stunning. That's beautiful. See if we got any snakes looking at us in here. Neat. So Curtis was talking when I came down here, but it looks like some deer tracks mixed in here. This is the only place him and I could come down, so it makes sense this could be a deer crossing up and down. I mean, this is all, yeah, this is all smushed down right here with tracks. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah.
It's not water. All right, still going south on the ridge, and I see a bunch of cedars or pines, but it looks like cedars. I'm kind of curious what's the change right up in there. Still following a deer trail here. Still no sheds, but it's pretty. Got some nice white oaks up in this flat here. A bunch of turkeys are in here. I mean, it looks like a bunch of turkey scrapes already. Here we're coming into them cedars. Really nice trail.
Cliff line, it looks like.
Yeah, weird that we got cedars here though. Unless it's just because it's exposed to the sun over here. We're kind of headed south. So that's probably what it is. Wow, this cliff just keeps going. I ain't gonna get too close with all that moss there. I don't want to end up down at the bottom, you know, 100 feet down. Wow, that's probably 200 feet down right here. Yeah, this is just like by our waterfalls. We got a lot of moss. I wonder if that's a deer bed right there. Can't say for sure. Oof, look at that. I mean, if this ain't fun exploring, I don't know what is. Yeah, this cliff keeps on going. What a nice boundary to have. You ain't gotta worry about line hunters, that's for sure. You can listen to the water all the time. All right, back up top here.
We're right on the line right here.
Right on the line?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice boundary to have. That's really nice. Keep following this ridge. Looks like could be a bedding thicket here. This is gonna be pretty gnarly here in about a month from now. This deer trail we're still following on top of this ridge. No sheds yet. But a beautiful property. Absolutely beautiful. All right, keep going. All right, still headed south. This ridge, it's still down there, super steep, but up here it tapers off a little bit. Nice little hardwood flat up in here also. This is a nice, probably a pinch area. It's kind of wide, but the hayfield is up top, and you got this steep cliff all the way north and south. Another nice deer trail right here. All right, still following the flat here, headed south. Levels out nice up here, but you still got the cliff down there. I'm gonna say that cliff runs almost the entire length of the property on that east side by the government.
Kind of grew up gnarly.
Yeah, we're just talking this flat up here. Is you could see there's a lot of undergrowth gonna come up. You can maybe do some hinge cutting or clear cutting towards the edge of that cliff maybe. I mean, a guy could put a microplot in here easy enough. I mean, yeah, it's way back off the road, but I know a guy with machines and imagination. We getting close to the end yet?
Yeah, we got just a little bit to go.
A little bitty rub right here, right off of this trail we're following. Come on, I want to find an antler shed. Another runoff creek here. Nope. Here's a nice little flat here. This comes right down in a flat right to the top of that cliff. Again, depending on how you want the land to lay out, anywhere up in here you could put several different microplots. Make it lay out bigger. You can see the trails here. Extremely diverse property. I love it. Very nice.
So that tree line where it comes in, we're getting close to the south border.
Okay. That's private though. That's not government on the south border. Again, a nice thick area here. Nice sanctuary area down on your south. Okay, down on your south corner. Maybe girdle some trees in here, make it even thicker yet. Or do a burn. But this could be a nice sanctuary down in your corner. You could traverse your whole property from that top hayfield. Lays out pretty nice. And now we're coming back to the hayfield at the very south border. That was quite the hike. First deer stand. We're looking to see if it's on this, or I suspect it's on the other guy. Either way, it's a line hunter, but
it'll be right on the line.
Right on the line. We were just talking. You could make this thing lay out huge with food plots. The way this 26 acres is, I mean, you see that big ridge in the middle. You can put several microplots on this side and several on that side, and it could really lay out big. Ah, good tour, Curtis.
It's a regen come up, or
Oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Switchgrass.
Yep. Let it all come in between the plots. So this is what Curtis and I are envisioning for this 26 acres. This is our home farm here in Illinois. But you could see all of this brush in that is warm season grasses, natural regen, and pine plantings breaking up. Coincidentally, we also had almost 30 acres of field, but we added about 15 acres of new cover, and we added more microplots, totally separated. So this 26 acre field does have a ton of potential. And on this south end, we're walking the line here, and that's a pretty nice terrain drop off right here also. So this is kind of like its own little island here, the way it lays out. Oh, you can't have it. Can't have a property without a trash pile.
Hey, I got 2 tires. I'll make you
tires. Bonus.
You know how I love them tires.
Yeah, that ain't a bad pile at all. To be honest, that's not bad. But let's drag them tires out for you to give away to some of your clients.
Put my logo on them.
There you go, Curtis, the tire man. Okay, so here's the details of our attempted purchase. They're asking $199,000. It's 83.5 acres. However, there's not a survey. So we offered them $160,000 with 2 contingencies on it. One was that it had to get a survey, and then the survey had to show at least 80 feet of road frontage. Because without a survey, you may not necessarily have legal road frontage, which would really damage the value of the property. And then with that survey contingency, we said that we would pay $4,000 credit towards the price of the survey, upon closing. So in other words, if the survey was good and they accepted our offer, we'd basically pay for the survey once the legal closing happened. The second contingency was mineral rights. For some reason, they didn't include the mineral rights. Some people do this. They try to continue to get royalties even after they sell the property. Some people don't own the mineral rights because they've been sold prior by a previous owner. So we also asked for the mineral rights to transfer because we believe they owned them, because they owned this property for a long time. So we waited a couple days, didn't hear back, and they basically rejected the offer. They did not send us a counter offer, for a better price or anything. They really didn't want to negotiate. So it's still sitting on the market. It's been on the market for like 500 and some days. And them are kind of the ones we kind of look for. People might get desperate, or it's been sitting on the market forever and be willing to negotiate on the prices. So if you're interested in this property, I'll put a link to the listing, and I'll also put Curtis's number in there if you want like an objective third party to walk through it. But it's a really nice property, and we were willing to negotiate on it a little bit more yet, but that's just where it is right now. So thanks for being on board. I hope to see you on the next video, and happy Friday. Have a great weekend.